Hi, I'm Jackie Van Riller, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about some specific spots or points on your face that you can use to help to heal a broken toe faster. So broken toes are often caused by accidents, stub your toe or something like that, and an accident is usually an imbalance in your liver. It happens because you're trying to force something or you're being impatient, and so you don't take your time with what you're doing. So in addition to showing you the spots specifically for the toes, I'm also going to show you spots for the liver to help to release some of that tension, that force, and that impatience that you may be experiencing. And then I'm also going to show you some spots for the kidneys that have to do with strengthening your bones and allowing those bones to heal faster. So the specific spots on your face for your feet are underneath of your mouth, underneath this line, and then also about right in here on your forehead or on your above your brows. And these points are really going to help to reduce inflammation, reduce the pain, help that to heal faster because you're going to get more blood flow, more oxygen and nutrients to those areas. You're going to start with your detector. If you don't have a detector, you can use your knuckle. You could use something that has a very similar point to that. But if you're doing my videos, I would highly recommend that you get a detector just because you're really going to feel the points and the zones a little more easily. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing some circular motions in this area, and I'm looking for specific spots that feel more tender or more zingy than the other spots. So I'm feeling a little spot here, so I'm just going to hang out in that area for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm going to move on. So what's going to happen is if you have broken or recently injured a toe, you're likely going to feel that spot or those spots on the same side of the face. So say it's your right toe that you've hurt, you're probably going to feel it on the right side up here. If it's been a longer term injury to your toe, then it may cross over and it may go on the other side. However, you want to work both sides because it helps to bring more energy, more blood flow to both of your feet, and it helps to balance them out. Now this particular protocol can be done for anything foot related. It doesn't just have to be a broken toe. It could be if you sprained it or hurt it, plantar fasciitis, anything really going on with your feet. This is going to help to bring that healing and the nurturing energy to that area. So again, I'm just finding spots, and I'm feeling another spot right here that feels nice and tender, so I'm going to hang out there a little bit longer. And what you want to do is just use nice slow motions. It doesn't matter whether you're going clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever feels best to you. And then whenever you feel those spots, you're just going to hang out in there a little bit longer. Again, I'm getting both sides here. Your feet have to do with, emotionally, it's about stepping forward in your life. And so injuries to your feet, any pain, anything like that with your feet can have to do with not moving forward in a particular area of your life. Like you may just feel resistant to it. You may not know what to do for the first step. So it's your body's way of saying that it's time to take that first step or kind of dip your toe into the idea of moving forward. We're going to move and work the little points up here. And every time that your pain returns after doing this, you can just start doing it again. So the goal is to reduce the pain that you're feeling or reduce the tenderness by about 70% and then let your body do the rest. So if you find a point that's nice and tender, you just want to stay on it for 10 to 15 seconds. You don't want to overwork it. You can always come back to it a second time or later on in the day. And this usually works pretty well. And once I was working on a friend of mine who had broken his toe, and I worked on his face for maybe like 10 minutes, and his pain was completely gone by the time we were done. It did come back a little bit later in the evening, and so we just worked on it again. But what you're doing is you're training your nervous system to send calming and relaxing signals instead of pain signals. All right, so now we've worked both of the areas for the feet, and now I'm going to work the liver area. So the liver is going to be on the right-hand side, and it's going to be directly under the eye and in line with the bottom of the nose. And the liver is important for sending energy throughout the body. So when the liver's out of balance, you can be more likely to be clumsy or have accidents or to, feel impatient, and so things don't get done quite the way they should. And the liver has to do with the emotion of anger. So it can be if you have too much anger or if you're suppressing your anger, it can cause your liver to get out of balance. And we're also going to work the gallbladder, which is right next to the liver. They're paired organs, and the gallbladder has to do with making courageous decisions. So the gallbladder helps to guide you in making decisions. And then the other points we're going to want to work are for the kidneys, and that's to really strengthen your bones. So the kidneys have a lot to do with bone strength, teeth strength, even hair strength. So those kidney points are going to be, if you put your fingers on the tips of your mouth, you're going to go all the way up to your hairline and then come right down just a little bit, and you're going to feel a spot that your fingers kind of fit into. Now on the right-hand side, this kidney spot can really heat you up. So if you tend to get hot easily, have high blood pressure, then just skip this point on the right and just do the left-hand side. Remember to take deep breaths while you're doing this work. It's really that deep relaxation that helps to calm down your nervous system, to bring healing energy and nutrients to the areas that need some extra love and attention. So we'll do these points here. The right side will feel a little zingy. Again, it can be heating, and then the left side is going to be more calming and relaxing. And remember to take those deep breaths. I'm going to work the kidney points right here on the nose as well. Each of your organs has 2 spots on the face. I'm going to work here, but I'm also going to work like directly in the middle. This is a good spot for improving blood flow and purifying your blood, and that's really important for bone healing. I'm going to work the other side of the nose. You usually find that one side of your face is more zingy or more tender than the other. That's really normal, so you can expect that. And we're going to finish up by just doing some little circles around the ears. This helps to set the formula in, helps to regulate your blood pressure, regulate your digestion, calm down your body, and improve lymph flow. Lymph flow is really important because it's the fluid that cleans all your cells. So when your lymph is flowing well, all your cells are nice and clean and healthy. And if it's not flowing well, then you get inflammation in your body, and we want to get rid of that inflammation. We'll do those nice circles. And as always, if you know anybody that could use some help with a broken or an injured toe or foot, please pass this video on, and be sure to comment if you use these techniques and you notice a difference. Be sure to comment, and then as always, you can always do this several times a day, especially if you have an acute injury. Every time that pain starts to come back, work those points, and you'll find that you heal a lot faster, you feel a lot better, and you'll be able to use a lot less medication as well. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.